Do you know what? You're cheating yourself if you don't have 5. You need to have 5 mentors. You need to go out and get 5 mentors. What is a mentor? A mentor is at least 15 years older than you are. And it could be anybody. I got my motorcycle mentor, I got my car mentor, I got every passion I have in my life. I've got people that are ahead of me that have done it before me, and I can ask them for advice. Usually you don't get advice from a mentor. They tell you what they did and say, good luck with it, do it yourself. That's what a good mentor says. He doesn't tell you how to do it. So when I was about 26, I guess, 26, 27, somebody told me I needed to get a mentor. I said, okay, but I didn't know anybody. How do you do that? Well, I didn't know a soul. So I was really worried about that, and I thought, because this guy tells me I need to get a mentor, I need to get a mentor. So anybody I knew, I think, I didn't feel connected that they could mentor me with anything. So one day I got a book. Somebody gave me this book. It was a book by Joseph Karsh. Karsh is an Ottawa photographer. He's a Canadian photographer. And you have all seen, when I tell you a couple of pictures, you've all seen Muhammad Ali, where he's like this over top of the Sonny Liston, I think it was, of fighting. There was a picture of Muhammad Ali. Well, Karsh took that picture. It's an old picture of Churchill with a cigar in his mouth that everybody's sort of seen. It's been everywhere. He took that picture. He's taken pictures of almost every classic, older, that you can think of, black and white. And I had this book of Karsh, don't know where it showed up, on my table. So I started thumbing through it. And all of a sudden it hit my mind, these people are pretty smart. Why don't I have them as my mentors? The problem is some of them were living, some of them were dead. But I thought, well, that's okay. Maybe I can have this as a mentor. So what I came up with the idea, and it became virtual mentorship. And I call it virtual. And they wrote a big article about it. It was in the Financial Post. It was featured that I had this virtual mentorship idea. And what I did is I took pictures of Gandhi, Einstein, Hemingway, Kennedy, Martin Luther King, and I put those pictures of the people, framed them, put them on the wall of my office. And then I went out and I bought biographies of every single one of them and read everything I could read about them. And I felt that I kind of was in tune with what they did in their lives. Because when you read a good biography, it's usually you see the habits and what these people have done. And I found I could tap in to I'd say to myself, well, what would Martin Luther King do in a situation like this? If it was sort of a spiritual nature. For some reason, I felt Kennedy was a business guy. I just felt he was becoming more of a business nature. What can I do here better, smarter, faster? Gandhi, serene, spiritual, how would he react to a situation? Because Hemingway was the rogue, the writer, and how would he react in a situation? But I actually could find that I could use that virtual mentorship. So I challenge you today to think of anybody you want who's been born on this planet at any time. Mother Teresa, who could be a mentor for you? Whose life do you admire? Buy all you can read about them. And nowadays with the internet, you can get a lot of information quickly. So buy the books, read them, and you'll be amazed at the amount of knowledge that can come from that.